Do all poor people get Medicaid in Florida? That's the question that's been presented to me. And forgive me for putting it so crassly, but that's how it's going to be presented, especially by certain media outlets, right? They go, what are all these poor people complaining about? They can get Medicaid, they can get free health care. What's their problem? What's the big complaint? That is completely false. Being poor is not the only qualifying event that needs to happen in order to qualify for Medicaid. Now, there are income tests and asset tests, and one standard is you have to typically make less than a certain amount of money per month, and you have to have less than a certain amount in assets. So poverty is typically a qualification standard. However, it is not the only one. Meaning, if you want to qualify for Medicaid in the state of Florida, you also have to be disabled or over the age of 65. There's some limited exceptions to that. If you're a pregnant woman, you can qualify for Medicaid. And if you have minor children and you have a certain level of poverty, you can also qualify those children for Medicaid as well. But generally speaking, if you don't meet any of that criteria, just by virtue of being poor, just by virtue of being impoverished, does not by itself qualify you for Medicaid. And this is a rumor that is pernicious, and it's being spread, and it's a big problem. Now, again, people come to us because they are disabled or elderly, and typically they have more income than what the law typically allows, or they have more assets than what the eligibility standards allow. And we have legal and ethical ways of protecting our clients' income and assets and qualifying them for Medicaid benefits to help pay for expensive doctor copays, expensive prescriptions, and long-term care services, such as home health care, ALF care, or nursing home care. But if they don't, one thing I cannot control is if they don't meet the definition of aged over the age of 65 or disabled, I can't help them. So I hope that puts that really horrible rumor to rest. You don't get Medicaid just because you're impoverished. That is one qualifier of several. Hope this helps. Thank you very much.